So, is this the best casual PvE server on the internet? Or best casual DayZ PvE server on the internet? By casual, well, you'll see. Lots of AI to deal with. Build where you want within reason. Very little rules. 20 slot server. Lots of action. Lots of collectibles. Lots of stuff to buy and sell. When you build your base, you have to think about defending it against AI attacks. Might be the most casual with AI server out there. As you know, I'm not a normal player of PvE servers, but lots of you are, so it only seemed fair to give this a go. So you spawn in with pistol, mags, cleaning kit, a bit of food, some spare ammo, there's airborne AI and AI on all over the place. Actually, I hit, as a test run earlier, I hit Balota. No, I lied. I hit Northeast. And there was lots of friendly AI around. They're not very accurate, give them that. But they have a lot of ammo. And fairly well geared. They're all dressed in Alpine gear, so you know who the AI are. The whole map, as you can see, is a PvE map. So there's no circles for PvP. As I said, it's not my normal thing. But always worth giving things a run occasionally. Link in the description to the server. PvE is your thing, give it a go. Let's see if we can get their numbers up. 20 slot server. Quests and missions and such like. I'm going to run down to the bottom left hand corner, see if we can gear up and then push up the map. If we see aircraft flying over, we have to take cover or fight more AI than we want to. AI, when do close into the kill, they will flank. They'll push your position. But as I've said, the ones I've found so far haven't been highly accurate. Speaking to other people in the Discord for this server, they tend to base build bases to defend against AI. So you build your base and then put minefields outside it. But you have to keep moving. When the AI planes come, if you're not in cover, they will deploy parachutists to hunt you down. But it is a PvE server, not PvP. Just so you're aware. Let's give this server some love. Also, let's see if we can get ourselves to, what do we reckon, 100 likes. Obviously, comment in the description if you are a PvE or PvP player. I do have other servers that I do little reviews on. I tend to go for the smaller servers out there. Room Divider Kit, they are good for base builders. I tend to do reviews of 20 slot servers. Aircraft coming over. Let's take the battery. Swimming pool house, as I've Cookie and I named it. It looks like a swimming pool. Don't ask me why. Just does. Very weird playing a PvE server. But if you're into fighting AI, This is a good server for you. Auto run in Z because it uses expansion. So we're going to run down to the bottom left hand corner. We need to eat en route because we don't have a lot in the way of food. As a PvE server, lots of space to carry gear, and a silly hat, Santa's hat because of the time of the year, and that stupid beard. How do I get rid of the beard? I don't know if I can I? There we go. They are. Take cover and hide. If the parachuters spot you, they'll come for you. Wait for parachuters to jump. Mister's down quite low at the moment. I think that's probably to help with FPS. There is some custom work here. As you can see out on Prison Island, there's some custom platforms there. We're going to do a pretty standard run. Bottom corner and then up the map, pushing towards the airfield. This was a suggestion from one of my community to do a video on this server. Let's see how big that metal is. So metal's full size for carrying. But because of the large size rucksacks you've got, that's not so bad. Obviously there's casual PvE servers that don't have AI out there. But without any threat at all, is it really worth playing DayZ? You need some sort of threat. And I prefer doing the reviews of these smaller servers that don't often get the love. Let's see, if you're a PvE player out there and you play a lot of PvE, jump on the server, give it a go, see what you think. I love the fact there's hardly any rules. I did a look for a couple of PvE servers to do reviews on. I went through a whole list of them, but their discords were pages long. Like, if there's an airdrop, you need to claim the airdrop for yourself, and if you're the first to claim it, you can have the airdrop, and if you don't claim it and you take the airdrop, you're in breach of our rules and we might ban you. And it was like, what? You spend more time in chat trying to claim things than you will playing the game. Came here, the rules were like half a page, bang 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 bang, and they're all sensible rules. Job done. It's like, oh, that's how it should be. Is that another road out to prison? More aircraft coming in. I think I've probably been spotted. In this town there is a well, isn't there? Yeah. Push the well. The sun coming up because it's DayZ quite dark, isn't it, and horrible unless the sun comes up. You can base build on here. I think I've mentioned already. There are weapon packs. There is lots of the normal things to do to make money, but AI are your threat. say threat loosely. They're not highly accurate, but they will kill you because they'll mob you. So where it's on lone, if you stood still for 3 minutes, you were dead. On here, if you get spotted by the AI, they'll drop AI. If you get spotted by the aircraft, they'll drop AI off to kill you. Lone was PvP everywhere. Here is PvE everywhere. I love the blood splatters you get from DayZs on here. More storage or more base building stuff. That's a cleaning kit. Lots of Zeds around. Let's get some mags loaded. I'll eat that while we're here. And that. Nice bit of expansion cheese. Push onto my corner. Say my corner. It's the route I always take, isn't it? People are probably used to it by now. We're going to have a look at the custom prison? Nah, push down to our corner. If you're interested, you guys will have a look at the custom. See if we can get ourselves a better bang stick. And some better clothing. So the AI are dressed in alpine gear with body armour. Mixture of weapons. The ones I've met so far haven't been highly accurate. They will fight zombies. And obviously players. If you're after a good base building PvE experience with an added danger of AI, this might be the server to play. Certainly comes recommended. not everyone's into hardcore PvP. And the aim going forward is to do a review of a small server about once every 3 to 4 weeks. Do an hour video, upload it, see how it gets on. Obviously the last video we put up has done really, really well, with thousands of likes, and we've managed to fill the server. It's really nice for the server owners. Be nice if that happened again. Take the helmet. $50. Go silencer. Never going to say no to a scope. Don't want any smoke there. Normal thing. Climb up that way, run over the top, drop down. RSAS. Rail. Right, Helis. Come on. Go. Caught on the wires. That's a weapon there. RSAS. No. At the end. Deal with these Zeds in a second. Suppressor. Quick scope. Let's go up here and deal with these Zeds. Time to click. Not going to search every one. Green thing. Okay, let's move on. Don't know what I'm going into, but let's work on the fact that it's probably going to be a problem. So if you're a gun collector, certainly be a fun server. Base builder. Be alright. Want to do some quests? Want to fight AI? Gets my recommendation for that. It is a 20 slot server. And when the AI do spawn, you get a lot of them, which is nice. Though, in my humble opinion, they should up the accuracy of them. But not everybody wants that. Some people just want AI to be something that appears. But you know me, I like hard servers. This is far more casual than I would normally play. But we'll be here for another 40 minutes approximately. My favourite military this is for gearing up as a freshie. On every server, you can get here. Take that. Didn't want that. Do want that. Don't want a bison. Helmet already. pick up what we've got. The sun coming up really, couldn't we? Right, push up the map. What time is it on the server? Don't know is the question, answer to that question. But our next port of call is Myshkino. Not showing up. That'll be a no then. Maybe you've got to have a team to make them work. If we get anything useful. Spare 9 rounds for the gap. That's useful. Still need a knife, don't we? No, push on to Myshkino. See if we get some proper AI to fight. Come on AI, you can find me. Deploy a team. Not going to hang around for him. Ah, that pond. Been keeping me alive on the other server I've been playing. That tree always interests me. It's shouting, build a base up there, isn't it? Use that tree as a way in. That way slightly. So I'm here. When we get across the river, we want to be heading for that corner. So about that angle there. There are cars and helicopters and other methods of transport all on this server that I can gather. That you can buy. And money's reasonably easy to make. As you can see, the amount of weapons I'm picking up, it's not going to be difficult. But within the rules, you do fly at your own risk, which is a fair thing. Having been a server owner myself, putting helicopters and vehicles onto maps is you're open to tickets left, right, and centre. So if you're into PvE, please drop me a like, make a comment. If you have another PvE server that you prefer to play, put it into the comments. Let's talk about it. Tell me what they've got. Remember, I don't play PvE servers, so I don't understand them. You know, the servers I play, if I had this many guns this quickly, I'd be selling them all, buying a starter shed and a code lock and trying to build a covert base. As I said, I chose this server because, number one, it was recommended to me, and number two, not very many rules. I feel there's some PvE servers out there that have hundreds of rules, and it becomes too roleplay-y for me at that point. I'm not really into the whole roleplay thing in servers. I don't particularly want to stop and fish, but we're going to need food. Okay, if we die, we die. That's quite nice, the fact that we do get through a lot of water and food. So it is forcing you to think survival a little bit. And whereas I might have massive rucksacks and loads of gear, you know, the 300 slot rucksack on your back, I don't yet have a piece of armour for a vest. Because all we've eaten is that apple and a thing of patty. Heard a shot then. Maybe the AI that's hunting me. Metal wire. Run around enough that it should be generating food, and it is. All I'm doing is pressing tab next to them, picking up the food. Do. Keep moving. Using the mechanics to your own advantage, because you know they'll spawn in food if you wait around long enough. Some sort of illness, so I can live with it. Probably cold, yeah. The railway track. Yeah, getting there. If we survive Myshkino, then we'll push for the airfield. That should take us up to our hour. Give you an idea about the server, see if it's something that you want to play. Let's go for, as I said earlier, 100 likes would be amazing on the video. Let's get it some traction for all the PvE players out there. And if you're a PvP player and it's not your sort of thing, rather than leave a negative, just let it go. I'm not going to sing from Frozen. Is it Frozen with Let It Go? Ah, the dreaded fence that doesn't allow you to climb it. Only in certain spots. There we go. So normally I come up through here, across there, and then come up through. Less of a need on here for things like that. I imagine if you're into base building and you want a threat of AI, you want to build a nice base, make some money, do runs to Trader and back, do some missions and some quests. Could be quite a fun server to play. If all the whole PvP thing's too much for you. Because it takes all types in DayZ, doesn't it? You have the full-on PvP servers, you have the roleplay servers, you have your hardcore survival servers, you have your stalker servers, you have your PvE servers, you have your PvE with PvP circle servers, you have your half and half servers, so half the map is PvE, half the map is PvP. No base building servers. Oh, something, is this meant to be here? Yeah, it's a normal thing, isn't it? Because we're going to go Myshkino, we'll push across here. No point swimming. We can run across. Actually, I've seen a mod earlier I was looking at where it changes that into an underground base with the water on top still, with the way in. Quite an interesting mod. A working lorry. Missing a few wheels, but it is. Ah, wolves. Gonna get some company. Unsettling, isn't it? I don't know how long day-night cycle is on the server. Oh, don't be so silly, Goblin. You've only eaten some pears. Need be. I want to save the big boys rounds for AI if they're in Myshkino. I don't know if there are. I imagine there will be. Push up this way just a little bit. Should bring us to Myshkino. Let's switch to an SKS. In case we get shot at. Myshkino, here we come. Standard Myshkino, from the looks of it. Honey badger. We don't want an MP5. Another honey badger. 300 black is a bloody good round. Not interested in the USG. M1. Take the IFAC. Need be, you can use it as keep you alive for water and food, can't you? If you're dying. Box of 76239 every time. Gloves. Food. Okay. Come to me. Next stage is VMC that way. Or should we go in via a trader? Where's my nearest trader? There, Green Mountain. Pop over to Green Mountain. Try and sell some of this rubbish, buy some better ammo, and then go and die on the airfield. There are quests on here. That way. I believe there's an AI quest on the airfield. If we look at the map, zoom out, up. Oh, maybe not. Or maybe it was a spawn-in quest when we were doing, I was on testing. There are various traders around the map. Hopefully nighttime won't be too long. Not had a fight with AI yet, which is no good, is it? I'll make sure I stay on the server until we get an AI fight, so you've got an idea of what you're up against. We've all seen traders. We know what a trader's like. Let's just switch for airfield. Guaranteed some fight. Guaranteed, but better chance, haven't we? If we live that long, and if we don't, we'll spawn near a problem and go for it. I said it's a 20 slot survival server. The survival said in a PvE way. So I think their survival is worrying about food and water and the AI hunting you down over the full mechanics of having to survive just to get by. But as PvE servers go, it's alright. It's casual. But it's casual from my perspective. Yours might be different. Remember, if this is not the sort of server you'd play, that's fine. Not everyone plays the same servers. I'm highly unlikely to come back here again, because I don't do PvE. But that's no reflection on the server. That's a reflection on me as a player. Such a nice round. Base up there? I'd say so. No knife, have we? Might use that to get ourselves better. Base ahead of me. No, it's not, just a barn. someone's bases around here then. But let's see if we can flood this server. Let's see if we can get 20 players on here. The links to the server will be in the description, along with the Battle Matrix page and any other information you need. Maybe a copy of the rules even, depending on how I did it. So Northwest Airfield runway, we have a mission on. AI mission, there we go. Eliminate the AI. We like to eliminate the AI missions. Don't know if we've got enough food and water to do it, but we'll see. We've got the IFAC. We can always use the IFAC to give ourselves some food and water back. This sort of direction, shouldn't it? Yeah, past the MC, onto the airfield, run down. Job done. No longer ill. VMC hill on the right hand side. So as much as everyone calls this Northwest Airfield, supposedly it should be, yeah, there we are, Airfield Vibor. Should be part of the VMC collective. In the real world, I'm being fueled today by cherry Dr. Peppers. First time I've tried it. I don't think I'm overly taken on it. I like Dr. Peppers. I don't think I like the flavoured versions of it. Doing the standard just running and not caring. We don't have to be tactical on this server. So the ones of you that like collecting stuff, this might be the place for you. What's that for? A green sells for a lot of money. Ah, okay. If I die on the airfield and somebody finds my body, they'll be in for a bonus, won't they? We're not pushing VMC, we're going to push straight to the AI mission. We'll use the IFAC before we go in to give ourselves a boost. Could really do with the sun coming up. And when our weapons jam, we'll just switch to a different weapon. So I suggest if you're on the server, gear up, run to a trader, sell your gear, buy a knife. Get some food. Up your food, the amount of food you've got, try and get to a full belly. If you're going to build a base, choose a house with 2 floors, or a building with 2 floors, so you can shoot the AI from the 2nd floor, or build a freestanding box. Certainly put minefields out in the front of your base, stop the AI from getting to your front door, but know where you put your mines so they're not a problem for you. Maybe build some defences, load defensive walls, channel the AI into positions. A gap in the wall that's mined, you know not to go through it, the AI doesn't, they don't see the mines like you would know where they were. Obviously if players are around, well, that's their own fault. If you're into collecting, then heliport or vehicle. I do have some friends and people that follow me and subs that are fans of PvE servers, so maybe they'll give this a go. I think when I first played DayZ all those years ago, I died on that road. Though arguably by this point in my DayZ cycle I've died on every road. Time for the IFAC. Oh, it's not a proper IFAC. It's a bandage IFAC. Okay. AI started engaging. Airfield up ahead. Forget Vibor itself. No interest in that. Probably need a scope for this, don't we? ATOG's good enough for me. Way through the fence. Here we go, game on. You try and jump on there, get speed up, and it makes you climb. We're looking for AI. They're a bit more accurate. Sun's coming up. Highly dangerous. I'd say the Zeds are more of a threat than the AI. And as per normal, hope you've enjoyed. Remember, if it's your sort of server, give it a play. Thanks for watching.